everybody, it's Alexa here. We're starting off with our wig cap on and our purple and pink contacts in. We are moisturizing our face because this is going to help our makeup sit on better, and it will also help us take it off when we are all finished. I'm using a peach concealer to work around my problem areas. I don't have a lot, but I just wanted to make sure that I get the best base for myself and the best base for this tutorial. So I'm just laying that down with a small flat brush. Now I'm just buffing in different concealers and foundations in my skin, making sure that your wig cap is not in the middle of your forehead so you don't get any crazy harsh lines. Making sure you do blend that into your hairline, your neck, by your ears, all that sweet jazz. Now I'm taking a more high coverage foundation and just patting this into my already buffed in skin. We aren't going to set this though, so make sure that you don't have any crazy lines. You can also use a sponge if you so desire, but I just chose to stick with traditional brushes. I drug that a little bit down my neck because we are going to be working on my neck and décolleté area. Right now I am detailing my whole face. We are going to make it look a little bit sunken in because for this look I wanted to really make harsh lines, defined lines, and so on and so forth. I'm taking this medium blue and I'm taking this under my eye, around my temples, and I'm just dragging that in my inner eye socket and right down the sides of my nose. We're also going to take this from the inner eye socket to the crease and down and around our eye, as you can see there. Don't worry about getting it too much on the lid because we are going to take a white and kind of cut that out. I am detailing around my nose, again under my eye. I'm making myself look really sunken in with some really harsh cheekbones. I added a little bit of pink there. We all are going to go back and add some purple. I started off with white lips, but I thought they looked way too intense, way too clown-like. I'm just building up that blue, and I'm building up some pinks around my inner eye socket as well. We're going to take some of this blue and pink and kind of make a teardrop effect. And then I did some detailing around the mouth. I'm making myself, again, look a little bit slimmer and just kind of cutting out my jawbone because we're going to drag that down. We're going to do that when we detail around the neck. I added in some purples and some blacks here just to make everything look even more defined, more harsh. So here's what it's looking like now. Wasn't happy, so I went back on the lips and I added some pinks. We're going to cut out the eyes right now though, so I just cut out my whole lid, and then we're just going to take it and kind of flick it up and out. And like I said, I didn't really mind mixing in a little bit of that blue because it gave it kind of a gray blue look, and it was really pretty. I didn't want it to be super harsh and super white, so if you want to go for that, go for that. I did not. I added some pink here and I added some gloss on top of those nice pouty lips. So starting off on my neck, I am just feeling around for my bones and I'm outlining with that blue, just a fluffy brush. You can outline with a white if you so desire, but you know, we just decided to start off with a blue and start blending around. If you do want to detail it that way, like trace everything with a white pencil, I definitely suggest doing that instead of using the blue right away. But I started off with the blue, so that is the way that we are doing this tutorial. I do suggest filling in the white first before you do anything else, the white being the bones. And again, I didn't want it too intense, so I did kind of a lighter white when we filled everything in. I mixed in some purples, as you can see here. We're mixing in some different color blues, making sure everything is blended and fades really nicely into each other. And here I started to add the veins and such like that, but then I was like, wait, I really want this to pop, so I'm going to add some white into my bones, quote unquote. So I just wanted to leave this in to show you that it's okay to go back and it's okay to make mistakes. And originally I tried to make it go, you know, not messing with the veins at all, but that just didn't work out. I did have to set this white though, and I did set it with a white eyeshadow. We're also going to take that white that we just used there and we're going to make little speckles all over our body, kind of create more of the veins, make sure they really stand out. And I put that white and that white pencil all over everywhere. I have the blue around my temples, around my cheekbones, on my galaxy. I'm making a very thin line with my eyeliner and I tight rimmed my lower water lash line. I'm just trying to make these veins really more defined. I'm using different colors of pink, purple, and I even used a little bit of red just to make sure that they really stand out. I'm using some mascara, and then I did make these lashes, quote unquote. I just put glitter on them. They're already black. I put some glitter on them, and then I glued a star to the ends of the lashes. And yes, these were actually pretty heavy just because of everything I did to them. I did add a little bit of highlighter to my face, and I'm adding some highlighter to the white. As you can see there, I used a silver white highlight as opposed to a silver gold. I thought that the silver white obviously would look a little bit better. Making sure everything is blended, everything is detailed. This is the part where I go back and make sure everything is looking a-okay. I added 2 rhinestones in the inner corner of my eyes, and then I just kind of placed different sizes of white rhinestones everywhere around my body. I reinforced them, as you can see there, I'm going back with a little bit of lash glue, just so they wouldn't fall off my body throughout the day, because we did film outside and it was cold, it was wet, and it was rainy. But nevertheless, she persisted, and she's here in full force. NYX coming at ya. And special thanks to my friend Katie for holding the camera when it was like 32 degrees outside in the middle of April. I had so much fun making it, regardless of the weather condition. And the dress I did hand make as well. So if you're curious to where I got my dress, I made it. I love you guys so much, and thank you as always for watching. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye bye!